heartbeats isn't working. They're beating in sync.
What? Directed by David Gordon Green, the director of the recent Halloween trilogy. I actually respect, like, they try different things. How many times we got to see Laurie Strode face off with Mike Myers? Anyway, the creativity brought to it, I was looking forward to seeing that in this movie. I didn't. I feel like there's hardly nothing happening. He was trying too hard to, like, make it like a drama, which good substance and character development, and it does have that, but when all the time to that, and not enough to the actual exorcism part of it, and it didn't feel like an exorcist film. Talk to Me was so much better. It played it too safe. Like, there were so many moments where they could have actually built upon, you know, the moment with some suspense in it. Like, there's very little going on. Like, we see her pop up with a light switch going on. Like, come on, like, that's the best you can do. And Conjuring films, those are full of cliches as well. At least it does have some natural tension, character moments, and yes, it does feel like a fun horror house. It does have good moments throughout, and this does too. When it comes to the horror part, it just isn't there, especially coming from the 1973 classic. Don't go in expecting a whole lot, because you're not going to get it. And given the fact that I've seen the Exorcist TV series, they've done so many things in that you see in this. They're just adding what's easy to get done over with. I feel like the cast was pretty good. I did enjoy seeing Ann Dowd more in this film than I predicted, because she's a great actress. I loved her from Shiloh and The Handmaid's Tale. Like, once it got to what we wanted to see, it's not what we wanted. Of course, we got to see the anyway, there's sex cocks in hell. There's not much to it. I can't. Like, you can tell they're trying to make it more grounded. Given how much of a masterclass the first was, obviously doesn't compare even close, but like, even as a sequel that you'd consider good and worthy, this isn't it. And again, a lot of these films can be generic and superficial, and this is just another example where it is. This really doesn't warrant for a sequel at all. Like the ending was sweet, but the monologue felt too drawn out, like it was trying too hard to prove a point. I can respect nuances and not showing the figure, or one of those cases where you need to show it, you know, as well as, you know, build up to it, but it's more impact. Every time it starts to build up, it leads to nothing. Like, you know, the church scene, the body of the blood, that was a pretty good setup, but then it just goes nowhere. It doesn't emphasize on anything. Didn't go out feeling satisfied. Was debating seeing this with my friend and saw over it. This is the better showtime for us, so we watched it, and honestly, I wish we had stuck with Saul.